Hey everyone, you're watching the Mannel. I'm still drinking that same cup of coffee. Yeah, I just did 3 videos just back to back to back. I found the common sense thing. It is a common sense test that 90% of people will fail. Kind of curious. I gotta know. So, I'm going to see how I did with you guys, and then I want you guys to do the test as well, and let me know how you guys did. We're going to just start this off. I'll leave the link to the original video in the description below. Also, I'm on Patreon, patreon.com/themannel. Swing by, visit the site. Let me know what you guys think. Donate if you want. Yeah, I'm all for donating. Helps me out, and I can bring you better shit at some point. You know, money helps. Believe me, money helps. So we're gonna go ahead and dive into this. Let's do this, bitches.
90%.
Wait, do I need a fucking pen or pencil? Fuck it.
Of people fail this common sense test. It looks like common sense isn't so common because according to research, 90% of adults get these questions wrong, yet kids do just fine. That's because grown-ups overcomplicate things while children use their common sense and don't overthink. So follow their lead and let's start. 1. Which word would you use if you needed to describe a person who doesn't have all their fingers on one hand? You have 10 seconds to come up with the correct adjective.
Nubbins. Nubbins. I'm going to call them nubbins. That's the word I would use. I would call them nubbins. Nubbins is my answer. N-U-B-B-I-N-S. Nubbins.
You should just call this person normal. I don't know about you.
Starts with an N.
I have all 10 of my fingers divided onto 2 hands with 5 on each.
I don't care. And if you were missing any, I'd call you nubbins.
2. All right. We tested your anatomy. Now, some geography. If a plane crashes right on the border between Canada and the United States, where should they bury the survivors? Whoa.
You don't bury survivors.
To know international aviation laws or something? Well, take 10 seconds to figure it out.
You don't bury survivors. I mean, we probably should, considering this world's got way too many people in it, and chances are they're probably stupid as hell, so we need to just bury them.
Have you made up your mind? Canada? USA? But are you 100% sure they bury the survivors?
I don't need this, I don't think.
3. Okay, how about this one? Imagine that you just entered a pitch black room. There's an oil lamp, a newspaper, and some kindling wood inside the room. But you only have 1 match. You have to make a tough choice. What will you light first?
Huh? You're gonna light the match first. You have to light the match first, and you go to the oil lamp or whatever.
The oil lamp is definitely a good choice, but still incorrect. First of all, you'll need to light the match.
This isn't even common sense. These are like riddles.
4. Mrs. Brownie, despite her name, loves the color pink. Her bungalow is decorated entirely in the bubblegum color. Pink carpet, furniture, curtains, even the walls are pink.
I am the great bung oil!
So what color do you imagine the stairs are?
I missed the questions. Hold on.
Furniture, curtains, even the walls are pink. So what color do you imagine the stairs are?
Okay, wait, I'm not following what he said. I need to pay attention. Hold on.
Mrs. Brownie, despite her name, loves the color pink. Her bungalow is decorated entirely in the bubblegum color. Pink carpet, furniture, curtains, even the walls are pink. So what color do you imagine the stairs are?
I imagine they would be pink. You just said everything's pink. So pink. I mean, come on. It's got to be pink. Pink, like vagina.
Perhaps if there were stairs, they would most likely be pink, but bungalows just have 1 floor.
I don't know what the fuck a bungalow is. Okay.
5. One day a man got caught in the pouring rain. Unfortunately, he had no umbrella or hat or anything else he could use to stay dry. Yet not a single hair on his head got wet. How so?
He's bald. Hence the picture, the silhouette of a bald man. He's bald. These are riddles. This is not common sense stuff. Dumbass.
The answer is so simple, you'll want to slap yourself for not thinking of it. The man was bald.
Nah. He did not have 1, 2, 3, or 4 hairs.
How can it be that every single person in a plane crash died, but 2 people survived? This is a straight-up paradox, and you have only 10 seconds to explain it.
Because they were a couple. I don't know. Single people died. And the only 2 people that survived were a couple. So all the single people died.
The thing is that those 2 survivors were married. Every single person. Ah, I see what.
I got you.
7. Time for a tricky one, so be very attentive. What do you sleep on, sit on, and brush your teeth with?
My ass. What do you sleep on, sit on, and brush your teeth with? Well, I don't brush my teeth with your hand.
A bed, a chair, and a toothbrush. Common sense, remember? Don't overcomplicate things.
Oh, I thought they all had to be the same answer.
In some months, there are 31 days. In others, there are 30. But how many months have 28 days?
I believe it's
Come
only
on, you know this one. You've got 10 seconds to remember.
Just 1, if I'm not mistaken. 1. What is it, February, isn't it? I think it's February. Come on!
So, is it just 1? February, right? Nope. The answer is actually 12. All 12 months have 28
Oh,
days.
it's a play on words.
You
dick. I gotta remember this shit.
9. A man dressed in all black from head to toe was walking in the middle of the road. All of a sudden, a huge black car with its headlights off came around the corner and screeched to a halt not to hit him. How on earth did the driver of the car see the man in black? And 10 seconds on the clock. If you need more time, just pause the video.
Well, that would have helped. I don't know, fucking the last video. A man dressed in all black from head to toe was walking in the middle of the road. All of a sudden, a huge black car with its headlights off came around the corner and screeched to a halt not to hit him. How on earth did the driver of the car see the man in black? If he was walking in the middle of the road, then he was walking on the yellow lines. And I guess he must have seen him when he was standing on the fucking yellow lines and shit. I don't know. Maybe that, or he's in the middle of the road, and if the driver's driving, the driver shouldn't be driving in the middle of the fucking road. He's on the right side of the road, and if you're in London, it's on the left. So there's my 2 answers. How are you guys doing? It's nice.
Well, it's kind of hard not to notice a man dressed completely in black during the daytime.
That was your fucking answer? I thought you said in the middle of the night, you bag of dicks. Hey, head to toes walking in the middle of the road. Okay, first and fucking foremost, you didn't say it was daytime or nighttime. Plenty of people, though stupid, drive at night with their headlights off, okay? So to imply that the headlights are off does not mean that it's necessarily daytime. So, fuck you. Okay, we'll start there, and, oh yeah, fuck you. Yeah, we'll end there.
Well, it's kind of hard not to notice a man dressed completely in black during the daytime.
Dick.
10. There were 3 highly important rooms in the house of an extremely important man. 1.
Nobody is ever extremely important. They're just a person.
One room was filled with valuable secret documents. The second one was full of money. And in the third room, the man kept expensive jewelry. But one day, an arsonist set the house on fire, and all the highly important rooms burst into flames. Okay. Which of the rooms did the police start to extinguish the fire first and foremost?
How the fuck would I know that? Okay. I don't know. Downstairs? I mean, how many levels is there to the house? You're not telling me how many levels. I mean, you didn't tell me it was daytime or nighttime in the other one, you cheating dick. So, I don't know. They started on the first floor and then worked their way up, I guess. Or the firemen start at the top and then work their way down because you don't want the whole thing collapsing on you. I don't know. I don't know. Eat a dick. Go on with your nonsensical nonsense. Go!
You can debate the philosophical stuff later, but let's get one thing straight. The police don't put out fires. That's what firefighters do.
Ah, you got me. I wasn't paying attention to the words. I
11.
started out so
What's
good.
the biggest problem with snow boots? That's a pretty random question. Still, take 10 seconds to think of your complaints about this winter weather must-have.
The biggest, I don't know, the fucking color? The biggest problem with snow boots. I don't know, man. You tell me, dude. I'm
Snow
done
boots
thinking.
melt as soon as you take them home or spring comes. Oh, because these ones are made of snow.
This is the dumb
Gotcha.
This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Like, I thought this was going to be legit questions. This is crap.
12. How do you put a giraffe in a refrigerator?
In pieces. Cut them up in pieces. That's where my head is at right now. That's what I want to do to you. I'm going to cut you up in pieces and put you under the fucking couch. Okay?
So here's exactly how you do it. You open the fridge and put the giraffe inside. Then, it's better to close the door so you won't let the cold out. This question in particular shows if you tend to overcomplicate things.
I didn't overcomplicate it. I said cut them up in
13.
pieces.
Now, how do you put an elephant in a fridge?
You cut them up in fucking pieces. You shove the elephant. The elephant won't fit in the fridge. You gotta cut them up in pieces.
All right, listen carefully. Open the fridge, take the poor frozen giraffe out, put the elephant in, and close the door. If you remember the giraffe, you're good at thinking about repercussions of your actions. 14.
Oh my
Noah
Christ.
builds one more ark and invites
almost
all the
done.
world's animals to join him. Every single animal gets on board, except for one. What animal doesn't board the ark?
The dinosaur, because they're not fucking around anymore. Or the whale, because it's in the water. Or any fish at all.
It's the elephant, of course. It's still in the fridge. Poor thing. If you got this one right,
Eat a
your
dick.
memory is razor sharp. Very nice. 15. You're hiking in the wilderness when you come upon a river. You have to cross it, but you know
Anything to
that
hang myself
crocodiles
with?
dwell in rivers there. How can you reach the opposite side without becoming a crocodile's dinner?
Take a fucking plane. I don't know, or maybe just don't go there. I mean, these are supposed to be common sense questions. Come on.
Don't worry. Just swim across the river. There's no danger. All the crocodiles are on Noah's Ark. Did you figure this one out? If so, it shows you can quickly learn from your mistakes. Which question baffled you more than the others?
Okay. Well, that was complete ass. I'm sorry. It started out okay, and then it got ridiculous towards the end. So how'd you guys do? Did you cuss at it like I did and tell it to go F itself and contemplate self-harm? Let me know in the comments below. Later, bitches.
That I'm at an all-time low.